And we are live. Welcome back, everybody, to Wizard of Mo Games. My name is Kenny. I've got Dave here with me, and we are on session 4 of our Primal campaign, but technically still on chapter 3. So we played against Haidar. We fought against Haidar last time, and we were probably like one turn away, maybe two, from beating him. There's no failure in the rule book. In the campaign book, you just kind of notice that you just keep going. So we kind of said, okay, we went after him, we didn't beat him, he got away, and now we're going after somebody else. Korowon. I think it's like, grab me that book. The Tide something. Campaign book. That would be The Roar of the Sea. All right, and I'll read that description here in a minute. Before we get started, though, we did get wiped out. So we are now starting with 1 potion each. We may have enough. I don't think we had enough materials to buy extra stuff. That's what it was. So we are not buying extra potion items. There are no rewards for when you lose, so it's not like we get a couple scraps and we can buy 1 or 2 things and keep going, all right? So I am still running with my Ashbringer bow, Iron Helm, which I did some research. It is per game, which is in a campaign, each battle is a game, right? And so, because I have Ashbringer, Iron Helm, Thunder Armor, and this Gauntlet, I do not have enough elements to have a weakness against Korowon. So I had to add that 1 extra card back into my deck, so now I'm back to 20 cards instead of 19. And then I believe you have the same set of items you had.
Yeah, plus this, but it still doesn't, but that doesn't count. It still doesn't really do anything for that. I don't have the green.
So we had the advantage last time. We failed that mission. We do not have the advantage this time. So we're going to see what we can do here. Let me see. Let me go over some things on the board first. Do you want to go over those tokens on the map there?
All right. We'll start over here, and I'll probably butcher these names. Scenario. You start in this sector, you may suffer 1 damage to draw a card. This is your normal rock where you can use it for damage attrition. Whenever you suffer attrition damage and you're in this sector with a rock terrain, you may remove that terrain token from the game to prevent it. This right here is if you start in this sector, it's a Bathinus. It heals 1 damage per weapon level. However, if you're in this sector with water, your sequence is limited to 3. So normally it's 5. If you're ever in water, it's only limited to 3, which will be significant for us. And you'll see that over there as well. Here is just a normal bush where you can hide if you want to pause your turn and let your teammate go before you. And in the rear, that is called a plateau that allows you to climb on top of the plateau, and then you can jump off the plateau onto behavior card to cancel the effects.
Awesome. All right, and then looking down here at Korowon, let's see. In stance 1, we have to do 12 damage to cause a wound. That's 6 wounds to go to stance 2. And he said that the start of round 1, advance the round marker by 1 unless all players reveal a blue from their hand. All right, so when we get there, we'll check for that. It cannot be attacked from the front sector, only the sides and the rear. And he does 1 damage. Then he's got a peril card that says when a behavior card with water cycle is revealed, Korowon heals 3 damage. Oh boy.
Not wounds, but damage.
Yeah. Thankfully.
Yeah.
Thankfully. And then we're not going to get to that other one, that quest one, until we get there, because that's a stance 2 quest card. All right. Am I missing anything?
No, but this one right here does. It will automatically.
Don't spoil it yet. We're
No,
not there
okay, I
yet,
won't
man.
spoil it. Okay.
The stance 2. I almost didn't put it out there, but then I forget. All right. Introduction. You advance silently, following the branches of the Great Blue Delta, on the trail of the monster that is said to dominate the coastline. The outpost in the Riverlands was not only built to increase yields, but to study the vegetation in the area and provide a base for expeditions to the east. In front of you, there is nothing but debris, crumbling rocks, and trees that were uprooted by the force of the tidal wave. The closer you get to the seashore, the more the area looks like it has been torn apart by the tidal wave, making it almost unrecognizable. You can make out the imprint left by the pointy feet of the creatures that have invaded the region on the carpet of sand and salt-soaked seaweed. The monsters that inhabit the sea have always remained dormant, lying in wait to protect its unexplored depths. Now, however, it is as if the booming voice of Waltyar has shaken the land, awakening even the wrath of the watery abyss and its creatures. The thunderous roar of the sea echoes powerfully. You make your way forward, skirting close to the cliffs that enclose the blue delta, and then, suddenly you see it, an enormous, multicolored shell looming from behind a rock. A colossal amber-colored seaweed-encrusted Korowon snapped its claws, which are covered in bits of coral and fresh blood. Crashing of the waves on the shoreline thunders like war drums. You take up arms, ready to fight. What he looks like. It is a shame that I cannot paint worth a crop to have tried to even attempt to paint this guy in that beautiful coral color. All right, so we've got an action that triggers on another action. I don't know what that one does. And then on an attack. And I think your sheet of paper tells you.
Let's see. At the start of a player's turn, if that player is in a sector with water terrain.
Okay. If we start our turn in the water terrain. You want to go first or you want me to go first?
Since you got those over there, we'll just have you start first.
Oh, because usually you make me go first. So I prepared. All right. Draw our 5 cards and hopefully, unless all players reveal a blue. I have 2 blues.
I have a blue.
All right, so we don't advance the round marker. We didn't lose a round. All right, let's see if I remember how to play Mira. All right, I still got my gauntlet. Yeah, I considered getting the lightning bow. Yeah, had I gotten the lightning bow, I would have gotten advantage. But I really like the Ashbringer's discard a blue from your hand to deal 2 damage. And there's a bunch of reds. All right, so guess what I'm gonna do is move. Oh wait, I'm forgetting a whole bunch of stuff. Consume. There's nothing to consume. Behavior refresh we don't do during the first round, and the monster gains struggle. That's what I forgot. Give him struggle. Not sure what to. I'm going to discard prompt reflexes. You move. Go to this side here. I have to remember I can only play 3 cards unless. I play this red. Both of these are going to trigger. Okay. I am going to play Precision Draw by discarding Sharp Shot. So when I discard a blue from my hand, I deal 2 damage. That's 2 damage onto the creature. If you paid with an attack, increase the damage the attack deals by 2 for a red card. So right now I am dealing 5 damage with this red card. And that's what it'll do. It'll deal 5 damage. So that is 7 of the 12. Making sure I didn't miss anything. And then when you empty your hand, that happens. And here you go. The first card there.
Bissell Wrath. The active player becomes threatened. That player is in a sector with a water terrain. Trigger all behavior cards in play with the water reaction.
Oh, that's this one.
Yep.
Oh, not good. Well, we're learning, right?
So you are threatened.
Oh.
And we got to play this one. So we'll place this one.
We also have to trigger that one too.
We do that one first.
No, I think this one comes first because that was the result.
Furiosis for you. I can't pronounce the words tonight. Ferocious. Water. Korowon turns to the active player. That player suffers damage unless they reveal a yellow from their hand.
Good evening, Steve. Thanks for joining. Image is fabulous, as is the sound. I appreciate you checking that for me. And I unfortunately discarded that yellow.
Oh, no.
I was looking at it. I was like, I should discard the blue so I deal damage while I'm moving.
Well, you know what I'll do? Is I'll discard this card. When a behavior card is revealed, you may discard this card from your hand to cancel the effects of the behavior card and confuse the monster.
Oh, man, you should have canceled the other card that triggered.
The first card.
Yeah, but at least we see it anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
And I guess confuse is this one right here.
And I think confuse deals with the spending boost tokens. Put it up here.
So that
oh, wait, is that confused?
I think we use it as one.
I think this is confused.
Okay.
I think you spin the monster around and stuff.
You cancel the effects.
Should be on your.
No, yeah. Place a confused token on the monster board and turn the monster to a sector of your choice.
Yeah, why is he facing me?
Because that card said turns to the active player, so he doesn't turn because that card doesn't take effect.
Yeah.
So we can turn him to any direction we want. So we could turn him here or to here.
That way, technically, you don't have to move to attack.
Yeah. But I'll be threatened if I don't move.
Yeah.
I might just take the threaten token. We'll just turn him like that.
That goes there.
So you don't take the
reveal
damage.
That one. I did not take damage.
Reveal this one?
Yep. That's when that triggers when another behavior card triggers.
Tidal Wave. Korowon gains 1 struggle for each player in a sector with a water token.
Okay.
So it goes to 3.
And this is the aggro one, but I already played my card before it came up, so I'm there. So far, not bad. Right now, the damage one seems to be you need to have a yellow in your hand. And we got to make sure he doesn't start unleashing too.
What does he unleash on?
6.
6?
6 struggle tokens. All right, I'm going to play this backflip. It's free. You can only play this card after a red. The next time you refill your hand, draw 1. And then I'm going to play Targeted Shot, which is also 0 cost. I don't have my master yet, so I don't get the bonus effect, but the blue will remove 1 struggle. And I emptied my hand, so I will deal 3 damage, taking them up to 10.
Oh.
And I am threatened, so I am going to flip 2 of these. I have to push a little bit. Got 1 defense there. There's a 1, still good. And there's a 2. So I will take 1 damage. All right, and that is my turn. Well, not quite. Let's see here. Discard all cards from your sequence. Draw up to your hand size limit. The monster turns toward the aggro player. Anyway. And I played 3 cards, which is all I had. Anyway, so that's on to you.
I'll probably not move. Unless I think I can play more than 3 cards, which I don't think I can, but
I got rid of a 2 from the behavior deck.
I'll discard the Stamina Surge to move 1.
Now that'll trigger this one.
Okay. Well, maybe I should just take the, not spend it and take the threaten token.
Up to you. I don't know what any of them do.
Yeah, I should use that and figure out what it does.
Oh, yeah.
I could do that as an action.
No, but the action is after your movement, I think.
Okay. So I won't move, and I'll take the threaten token, and you lose it.
I do not lose it.
You don't lose it?
Nope.
All right.
They go away when you move.
And I'll discard this metal for 2, play this blue card, which is push. I get the aggro token, because you always
Which
talk
is going to
about,
trigger that one.
yeah.
So don't forget, you could have used this now.
Yeah, I could use that before to do that, but it's not, I can't do that when I can do this one though.
Oh, is it the top deck?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
top card of the behavior deck.
Mm.
So since I took that, I guess we need to reveal that.
Yeah. I guess they want you to memorize something.
Yeah.
Shelter. If the active player is in the front sector, Korowon gains 1 struggle times the number of players. It's not. Otherwise, Korowon turns to the active player unless that player discard the blue from their hand.
Nope. Yes, he turns.
You don't have blue?
No.
Which means you can't attack him now.
Yep.
That's what he does. That was the aggro.
And before I do anything else, or I guess I'll just do it. I can,
Wait, so
can't move.
did you get rid of struggle for playing that blue?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So I'll lose 1.
Yep.
And I draw 2 cards. Who to play?
Looks and sounds good. Thank you. I think I'm getting better at setting up the streams.
So I can't do anything. I may take that because I can't do this. So I'll just try to spend most of this stuff I got here. Well, I'm not going to be able to because I can't afford it. Unless I take some damage. That's the start of my turn though.
Oh, wait. Oh, man, we're skipping some of this. When a behavior card with water cycle is revealed, none of them have had water cycle. Probably mean this in this last set. You gotta remember he heals.
I'm not going to have any defense if I go this route.
And
No, I'll have 1 defense. I guess if I play this, I lose my resilience, but I do have the defense.
Now, what does this one do? Figures that.
At the end of the attrition phase.
It just triggers at the end of the attrition phase?
Yeah.
Okay.
And only has 1 struggle though. Nope, I'm not going to play that. Let me do it this way. I'm going to discard these 2 cards, play that card, removes 2 struggle, but only has 1, so he's down to 0.
Okay.
And I can't play this card. If I had my mastery, it would confuse the monster and all players could draw 1.
He's already confused.
Yeah, so I'll just keep this. I can't really attack anyway. It's in the front sector. And before I go to the attrition phase, I'm going to do this.
Okay.
to look at this card here.
Okay.
And Crushing Claws. If there is a water terrain in the front sector, each player in that sector suffers damage unless they reveal yellow from their hand.
Okay, again.
If you're in the front sector and there's a water terrain in there, you suffer damage
I didn't
unless
draw.
you.
Please skip my turn for drawing. Okay.
And reveal from their hand. Okay.
It's fine. Front sector,
So-
no water turn.
I guess that's the attrition phase now, right?
Yeah.
And since I'm threatened, you draw 2.
Correct.
0 and 1. So no damage because I have the defense there.
Very good. Now, it was already upside down.
And I didn't empty my hand, so I don't get the extra damage.
And you don't get a stamina token. You got 1 card.
Yep.
All right, so at the end of the, let me see how this works here. So actually now it's the end of the attrition phase before you discard cards.
Mm-hmm.
Pincer. If the active player is in a sector with a water terrain, you're not, they are immediately captured unless they reveal a green from their hand. If another player is already captured, the active player suffers damage. So he does that capture.
Yep. And this one is green, and then this one is yellow. There was another one in the deck that was yellow.
And actually, that's not going to trigger because he's already facing you.
Yep.
So he's not going to turn. Actually, first you discard all cards from your sequence,
Yep.
and then you drop to your hand, and then he would turn.
And then draw cards. Okay.
All right, so now that will mark the end of the round. The monster turns to the aggro player. I believe this confused goes away.
The confused token is still in play. It is discarded. Then the start of the next round.
Okay, we're at the start of the next round. So if you'll tick that down to round 2.
All right.
So now is our opportunity to consume any potions.
Mm-mm.
No potions. Behavior refresh. Lowest one goes away, so that's the movement one. Oh man, that's fine. So he's going to gain a struggle, accelerates. There are not a lot of behavior cards, so he's going to accelerate quite often. Right? And he's going to gain 2 more struggle, beginning of the round. And then I believe it is your turn.
I got the aggro token.
Yeah. So you are going to be first player.
All right. I'm guessing I'm going to take some damage this turn. I don't have a lot of defense. I'm going to discard 1 to move. Or I could try to use that. Then, you know what?
Actually, this will trigger first.
Yep.
Destructive Strike. The active player suffers damage unless they discard a yellow from their hand.
I don't have any yellow.
You will take 1 bonus. I don't think I have anything. Attrition damage.
I really want to take a damage and draw a card from that plant, but we always run out of life way too fast if I do that.
That's true. Remember, you got to move if you want to deal damage.
Yep, so I got to discard that, move to here.
You mean in the same place as me?
No, let's go here. I can heal then if I start turning that sector. That'll let me discard this for 2 stamina and play this. I get the, oh, I don't get the aggro token, but that does help me. Aggro strike, increase the damage this attack deals by 1 for each aggro card in your discard pile. I want to do 4 damage plus 1, 2, 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3
So
damage.
7. So that's a total of 17. So
17.
5 over. So you needed 12.
Yep. So we go down 1.
And you didn't trigger anything.
No. And I'll probably take damage if I don't play this, but we don't want that to come. So I'm going to discard this to pay for this. I hope I don't get too much damage in the attrition phase.
And you only get 1.
And I don't have threatened because I moved, right?
Right.
So this maneuver removes 1 struggle for each occupied sector. So there's 2 occupied sectors, so this takes this down to 1.
Very nice.
And he does 3 more damage because I emptied my hand. Well, I guess this doesn't do the 1 for the blue and then 1 for each occupied square. It's just the
What did the
1.
effect say?
This maneuver removes 1 struggle for each occupied sector.
No, I think because of the way it reads. It doesn't say remove additional.
Yeah. All right. And that's it for me. So we'll get 1 attrition card.
1 attrition card.
2.
Oh. Well, it's still just 1 damage.
Still just 1 damage, yeah.
Damage token.
Yeah. I got to remember if I ever get damage while I have a yellow card in my hand, that makes a difference right there.
Yeah, because now he's going to trigger this before you draw. I already don't remember what this does. The active player is in a sector with a water terrain. They are immediately captured. Unless they reveal a green from their hand.
No.
Another player is already captured. The active player suffers damage instead. I have to go to the rule book for captured.
Whoa. Is captured on here somewhere?
Those are mostly tokens.
Yeah. But we do have another gun, another token, so I take another damage.
You did what?
Another player is already captured. Oh, you're not captured. That's the water token. When you are captured, perform the following step. Discard all cards from your hand and your sequence. Place your hunter miniature on the monster board. End your turn, skip any phase, and end of turn steps. Play passes to the next player.
Skip what phase?
End your turn, skip any phase, and any end of turn steps.
I mean, you don't get the drawback out?
I know. That's crazy.
That's why I was like, oh, discard your hand. It's like, well, fortunately, that was before you drew back up.
Yeah, and it explains it here. While captured, you skip the consume phase at the start of the round. You cannot draw cards or be the target of any game effects until the start of your next turn. To start next turn, perform the following steps in order. Place your hunter miniature in the front sector. Draw up to your hand size limit. Suffer damage equal to your weapon level. Then discard the 2 cards of your deck. If a attack is discarded this way, play your turn normally, otherwise skip your turn.
Nice. Yeah, we're going to have that handy.
Yeah, you cannot have more than 1 player captured at a time. If a player would be captured, but another player is already captured, that player would suffer damage equal to their weapon. Note, if there is only 1 player standing and that player becomes captured, follow the steps for being captured and continue the game as normal.
Good, so we don't lose.
Yeah. So you lose a turn.
Not really.
No, not really.
Because you got it. It happened to you at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
It says you draw back up at the beginning of your turn. Yeah, drop to your hand size limit at the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be fine.
So you just lose the card, so you can't really help your partner with any assists.
Which makes sense. You're
Yeah.
captured.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So this is going to come out afterwards. You are done.
You're on your own.
Yeah.
Oh no, he got captured.
So normally he would turn towards the aggro player. He didn't say anything about passing the aggro token. So we're not going to do that. So he's not going to turn. But I am starting in a water space, unfortunately.
And this one is, it gains 1 struggle.
Automatically, or is there a...
Yeah, it's a water cycle thing.
Man. So he's going to heal 3.
Korowon gains 1 struggle, and we did that. The active player suffers
One
damage.
times the number of players. What that symbol means.
Oh, that does?
Yeah.
Gains 1 number of players, so he gains 2.
Gains 2, yeah.
So this would be 3. The active player suffers damage unless they reveal a green from their hand.
Green.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
Still have to get through that other card.
You have to go through here?
Yeah.
Because that one triggered because of that one?
Yep.
Korowon gains struggle for each player in a sector with water.
Yep.
So he gets another one. And there you go. And this will trigger if you move, and this will trigger if you get aggro.
I guess I don't have to move. Yeah, I think I'm going to stay where I am. And I'm already threatened, so it's not like that changes anything. I can only play 3 cards. And I think to jump in the bush, you have to discard a green.
At the start of your movement phase, if you're in a sector with a bush, you may recycle a dodge card, a green one, from your hand. You hide in the brush, but you have to start in that turn. Well, you are starting.
Yeah, so you would cycle it.
Yeah. If you do, place your miniature on the brush token. Your turn passes and play passes to the next player. Then name a player who has not yet played their turn this round. When that player has completed their turn, leave the brush. So you could do that. That'd be something. That'd be interesting.
Yeah, but I'm not going to because I can play a whole bunch of cards without triggering anything. I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to play evasion by discarding take aim. Has 2, which grants 2 stamina. Evasion says draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. I am going to play... Oh, I don't have a lot of blues. I'm going to discard Swift Deflection. Play Blinding Shot.
Which has stealth, right?
Actually. Not do that first. Let me do Silent Arrow. Silent Arrow has stealth. Not that anything would trigger anyways. While you're the aggro player, you cannot play this card into your sequence. I'm not the aggro player. So that will deal 3 damage, which is just the 3 damage yet healed. And the reason I did that in that order is so that when I do Blinding Shot, by discarding Swift Deflection, Swift Deflection I get to draw when I discard. Very nice. If the previous card in your sequence has aim, inflict blind. Blind Choose a peril card in play. That peril card is considered to be blank until the start of your next turn. There should be like an eyeball eye token over there with a slash. And that's the peril card. Now he's not going to heal, so I got to remember that card's pretty powerful. Fortunately, I've played 3 cards now. You revealed the 2. You already revealed the 0, so I'm probably going to take damage.
Yeah, hopefully there'll be a couple ones.
Trying to see if I missed anything else. I didn't discard any blue or attack cards. Everything was defense cards. Could have played more if I wasn't in the water terrain. All right. So that's it as far as that's concerned. Now I'm going to flip 2 cards. Oh. Hopefully I get 3. Oop. I take 1 damage. I only had 1 defense. There's nothing in my discard that gives me defense. Nothing triggers attrition phase. Discard all cards from my sequence. Draw back up. Oh, I get a stamina token. Come in handy. I gotta make sure I just have all colors in my hand. So far, this guy's hit different colors.
Yep.
All right, and then he's gonna turn towards the aggro player, which is you. Not gonna turn, I guess. And now it is your turn.
At the start of your next turn, perform the following steps in order. Place your hunter in the front sector, draw your hand size limit, suffer damage equal to your hand size limit. So let me draw my cards first.
Sure, suffer damage to your weapon.
Yeah, but let me, if I have a resilience card, that'll make a difference. Yes, I do. So I draw my hand size limit, suffer damage equal to your weapon level,
Is 1.
which is 1. But since I have resilience in my hand, I can reveal it and then draw 1 card, because if I take damage, reveal a card with a keyword resilience from your hand and draw a card. And then discard the top 2 cards of your deck. If an attack is discarded this way, play your turn normally, otherwise skip your turn. So there.
Not looking good.
Nope.
You're skipping your turn.
Skipping my turn. Did you get, yeah, you got that over there.
See that 1 card you drew with an attack card off your resilience.
Was it this one or this one?
I thought
Yeah,
it was the blue one. Either way, both of them are attack cards.
Both of them are attack cards. I'm going to have a stacked deck, stack hand next time, I guess.
Nah, you gotta drop down to 5.
Oh, do you?
Your hand limit.
Yeah.
But I think that's after. Does it say just skip your turn?
Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. If a attack is discarded this way, play your turn normally. Otherwise, skip your turn. I don't have to discard because I don't have to do the end phase of my turn.
No, you still have an end of turn. I don't know. No, I guess so. Yeah, you skip your turn, so you don't even go to the end of your turn.
Yep, I don't have to do the attrition either, do I?
No. The attrition is during your turn.
Yep. All right.
But I think you took damage, right?
I did.
Yeah, you did, and you already took damage, so there you go.
Okay.
So then you skip all of this mess, too.
Yep.
So now...
Now it's your turn.
Well, it's the beginning of the round.
Yeah, beginning of the round.
So that'll go down. Timer.
Yep.
I'm consumed. Does anybody want to consume a potion?
Not yet.
Me neither.
I should probably do it, but
This 1 goes away.
okay.
That little thing over there.
Let's see what it says. That's shelter. If the active player is in the front sector, Korowon gains 1 per player struggle. Otherwise, Korowon turns to the active player unless they discard a blue from their hand.
Yeah, so far he's hitting all the colors.
Yeah.
And he's going to do some more damage to us because he's at 4.
Yep.
Because now he gains 2 more, which takes him to 6.
Yep.
So he unleashes. We both take 1 damage.
Uh,
And then he ends with 2.
Maybe I should have consumed my potion.
All right, and now you start because you are still first player.
Okay. No. I know there's a 3 in here.
Oh, to the start of my next turn, so he's still blinded if any of those end up with the water.
I want to try to end my turn with a blue in my hand.
Is that one with the blue?
Yeah, I believe it is. Actually. If I play this card here.
You're not moving.
Nope, so I'll get the.
You'll get threatened.
Why should I try to move?
You can't attack him. You're planning
Yeah.
dealing damage.
I will move. I'm already at 4 of 11.
Have you been putting tokens on this? Oh, that's when you play a yellow.
No, you got to reveal yellow, I think.
Oh, when you take damage?
Yeah.
You should have one on there. You did it for resilience, right?
Yeah.
Don't buy the weapon and then not use it.
I know.
Like people who pay for their turn signal and don't use it.
I will discard.
Hard-shelled
Or
crab.
I guess I could do. Might try to play that card. If I discard this, I can move 2. 1, 2. Get all the water. If I play this for 0, he loses 1 struggle.
Oh, wait. You moved.
So that one goes.
Korowon turns to the active player unless the top card of that player's discard pile is an attack.
Nope. Well, now I can't do damage.
Go play that blue that you had. This happens, so he gains another struggle. Acceleration. This gets shuffled. He's actually probably good because that means that's not going to trigger.
Yeah. If I play a yellow card, can't do any damage, but I could play it just to remove another struggle.
Well, plus you get defense to protect you from the attrition damage. 3 is still in there.
Yeah.
Might not be able to escape it.
But I can't play a red because it won't do anything. I'm in the front sector.
Correct.
But it would remove that, but then that's not really needed.
I actually don't think you can play a red if you can't attack.
All right, I'll just should have discarded these first to move, I guess. That's that. That's not going to stay in there that long, is it? Play these 2. Yeah, discard these two. Play this card. Nope. You know what I'm going to do?
What are you gonna do? Do something.
I don't know. Yeah, you know.
The
No.
the crab's
I'm
gonna
gonna play these
start
two
playing
cards.
the Jeopardy thing.
Play this. Deal damage to the monster equal to the damage you currently sustain. So he does 4 damage.
Okay.
That's one way of getting some damage in
5,
there.
8, so that's 12, which is enough to cause a wound.
Yep.
Good
Maybe.
job. Good job.
And then I will play this card because that won't trigger that though.
You can't play it because you're in the front.
I still can't play it even though it's 0.
Right. Can't play red cards
Okay.
in the front sector.
Well, then I want to.
Or we can check. Pretty sure that's what it is. Either you can't play cards or you can't. I don't think it's you can't take damage. But pretty sure you can't play cards. I don't even know how to look that up. I don't even know where. Oh, here we go. This says monster setup. Oh wait. If you failed, play through the chapter again, starting from the quest board phase. Choose to play the same quest again, or you may decide to change the active quest and try a different scenario. We did it correctly. Players do not progress to the next campaign chapter until they successfully completed a quest. Okay, so we did that right. I just happened to turn to that page. So let's see. Front sector. Behavior card, monster reaction, suffering damage, attrition phase.
Right there at top left.
Sequence example. Damage and wounds example. And for the definition of combat board. That just tells you what's front flank. Don't know what that's called. 23. Those sides. Here we go. It indicates which of the monster's sides are exposed in red and which are protected in black. Below are 2 examples. Exposed side. Oh, attack red. Deal damage to the monster equal to your weapon damage. No, attack cards can only be played if you are in a sector on one of the monster's exposed sides.
There you go.
Can't play it.
All right. I was trying to get this in my discard pile, but it's not going to work. So now it's attrition damage, right? I can't play this card. And I don't have, I'm not threatened, it's 1. So I don't take any damage.
And I mean,
that's a 3. One of these 2 cards is a 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3. You're going to take some damage.
So what happens next after attrition? Discard
none of these trigger.
Yep.
Discard that. Draw back up to 5. Gonna take another damage. Draw that card first, so you don't.
Draw my cards first. Oh, yeah. Draw this card.
Yeah.
Which is not a yellow, because I need the yellow for that.
So you're shuffling your deck, and you're gonna finish drawing, but.
Oh yeah. Then after that, take the damage, or you take the damage when I pick up the discard pile.
Yeah, you take the damage when your discard pile is empty, or when your deck is empty.
So then I can take a damage.
Yeah.
Because I was hoping to be able to place a counter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, now he turns to you, but he's already facing you, so that doesn't trigger.
Yeah.
And then it's my turn. I am starting in a water sector, so that'll trigger.
And you got to do your turn, then we do a consume phase after that, right?
Yeah, 'cause I'm the end of the round.
Ferocious water. Korowon turns to the active player. That player suffers damage unless they reveal a yellow from their hand.
Yellow.
All right.
He still turns towards me, though.
Yeah.
Uh,
And that goes out.
this goes away. Guess I'll put it over here.
I can always. I
So
do
he
have
turns, so this triggers. That's unfortunate.
I do have. Let me see. I do have a taunt, so I could turn him away from you.
Well, I got to move anyway, so good that he's facing me.
Yeah. Crushing claws. If there is a water terrain in the front sector, each player in that sector suffers damage unless they reveal yellow from their hand again.
I got a yellow.
Oh,
Nope. And then I think that one triggers.
because you're in the front sector.
No, because that one triggered.
Oh. Tidal wave. Korowon gains 1 struggle for each player in a sector with a water terrain, so we'll gain 1.
Yeah, this is terrible. Now I'm about to move. Gonna trigger that one.
Yeah.
I think that one you had to have a green. No.
Either green or blue.
Yeah. Which I've got all the colors. I'm gonna spend the stamina token to move. See, I want to discard the blue because it'll give me 2 and I can get to. Oh, but I don't want to be in the water space. So get rid of the stamina token. Move 1. I'm no longer threatened. And then that triggers that. He goes through these so fast.
I know, he's about to cycles through them very fast. Spinning. Korowon turns the active player unless the top card of the player's discard pile is an attack.
It is.
Look at you.
Goodness.
Now it's got the aggro, so.
I have no aggro. Well, I guess I have heavy arrow. So I have an opportunity to do a ton of damage. I'll trigger that red. Discard these. That. But I gotta pay for lightning escape. That's too expensive. I pay 2 more stamina to increase the attack deals by 6. So I think there's a 3 and a 2 in there. I don't think I'm going to be able to deal with the 3. And I would end up burning a lot of cards just to try to deal with the 2. I think I'm just going to prepare myself to take the damage. Last time I did something crazy, I took a lot of damage for no reason.
And we hope that this card's a 3. And
oh, but I'm here, so I can have that take the attrition down.
Yeah.
I'd hate to take it for 1 damage, though.
Yeah, but I hope we end up with a 1 on there. No, we can't consume these.
You can, you just don't get value.
Yeah.
All right. I think I got to go for the big attack while I can. Just the attrition damage is too bad, then I'll do that. But so I will. And get that.
We only draw 1 because you're not threatened.
Right. I just don't know. I think it's a 2 or 3. I'm not going to have enough to sustain it. So I'm going to do heavy arrow. I'm going to pay with lightning escape.
Remember, this thing gets triggered from playing that card.
Yeah, both of them are going to get triggered. I'm actually going to discard cover fire to do it. Because it's an attack card. And so what that'll mean is it'll deal an extra 2 damage. And then I'm gonna discard mid-air shot for heavy arrow's effect. You may pay 2 stamina to increase the damage the attack deals by 6. Right? So a couple things. I discarded a blue, so that's gonna deal 2 damage. When I discard this card from my hand, deal your weapon damage. That's 5 damage. Just from discarding that, right? And then this does 3 damage, plus I discard an attack. So it's 5 plus the 6, that's 11 damage.
Well, he takes 12 and goes down 1.
Okay. 17, so 5 left. Yeah. Oh, this is 16. That's fine. 4 left. 4 left. I caused a wound. All right.
The stance goes down on what?
6.
After you lose 6 health?
6 wounds.
All right. And do we trigger these now?
Yep.
Do this one first? Or the aggro one?
Do the attack one first. If I remembered them, it would matter.
Active player comes threatened. If that player is in a sector with a water terrain, that would trigger all behavior cards with the water reaction.
I am not.
You're
The
threatened.
active player becomes threatened, so so I'm going to take that damage anyways. Good thing
Yeah. And then.
If that player is in a sector with water terrain, trigger. Okay, good. I'm not.
Yeah, and then this goes because you got the aggro.
Yeah.
Shelter, the active players in the front sector, you're not. You gain struggle. Otherwise, Kron turns this active player unless that player discards a blue from their hand.
Nope, no blue.
So he turns this way.
Which he would have anyways.
Yeah, and you just discarded a card with blue.
Yeah, he would have turned at the end
Yeah.
round anyway. Well, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's another struggle.
Now I think this one is yellow or green, probably.
Yes. But she have one of both.
I don't think I've seen a green. It's probably yellow.
You haven't seen a green yet?
A behavior card that requested a green?
There is one.
There is one?
Solid, I know.
In your hand. I could just hang on to these 2.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the damage. I'm going to take a bunch of damage anyways. So there's no point in playing the defense. But I also want to empty my deck. Oh, yeah.
Also, have you gotten your mastery yet? You haven't emptied your deck yet, have you?
Right, that's what I'm saying. But I can empty my deck right now and deal an additional 3 damage to him. So I'm going to do it.
Yeah, and that triggers at the end of the attrition phase. Yeah.
I'm going to discard ranged position, which counts as a defense while in my discard pile. Play Lightning Escape. Search your discard pile for a green and add it to your hand. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. No, that's not good. But then I'm still not going to be able to draw the number of cards I need. At least this way I get a stamina token. Okay. So I will get a stamina token. And go ahead and flip those 2 cards for 1 damage.
This card here?
No.
Oh, attrition damage cards. Then you got to play that. That's a 3. And that's a 1.
Ah, so the 3 and a 1. So I could have gotten lucky.
Yep.
We got to reshuffle both of these.
I did shuffle that one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. But this one ends on 1, right?
But once it empties, just like all the other ones, you have to reshuffle it.
So there won't be anything there. We can't use it to consume.
Won't be any. Yeah, that is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. All right, go ahead and flip that one. That's at the end of the attrition phase.
If the active player is in a sector with a water terrain, they are immediately captured unless they reveal a green from their hand. If another player is already captured, this active player suffers
That is the one
damage.
with green.
Yeah, told you.
There was one with green. I completely forgot about it. I'm not good at remembering these attacks and stuff.
Just know that I don't know which card it is, but I just know there's a green. Does this one go off?
No, that's at the beginning of your turn.
All right.
So now this goes in my discard, and I drop the 5. Turns toward me, but he's already facing me. Okay, so now we are on to round 4. Move that down. Consume phase. You need to consume a potion.
No, I'm going to try to maximize my...
All right. I think I'm doing pretty good, so I don't need it. The smallest one goes away, which is the movement one. And I'm always getting these double and triple ones.
Activation. Yeah, you'll go first, yeah.
I know. Gain struggle. That means he unleashes. Yep. So we all both take a damage.
Hey, I get to place a counter on here.
Also, you can flip your tokens too.
And I do have resilience, so I get to draw a card. And one, yeah, so I got 6 now.
6. I am first player now.
Yep.
Don't have any beginning of turn effects, so this is going to trigger, and then that's going to trigger. I still have a handful of cards.
Yep. And this one always starts after
any other card triggers.
Active player suffers damage unless they discard a yellow from their hand.
Oh, I have to discard it?
No, bueno.
I'm going to discard this yellow. I'm not going to be able to play 3 cards.
And then this card. Korowon gains 1 struggle for each player in a sector with water. Hey,
nice.
Doesn't get anything. And that's it.
So the one that triggers again is you're in a sector with water. Man. Well, I just went through these 2. The red one wasn't bad. Neither was the aggro one. I have deadly shot, which with all the cards in my hand, I can do a lot of damage. So I'm gonna spend a stamina token, move over here. And I know I have to start with the big attack otherwise. I think I'm gonna take damage.
I could do an assist for you.
Oh, so I can draw a card?
Yeah.
How many? Not that I have memorized how many 2 costs I have in here. I don't think I have any additional 2 costs. Or 2 stamina cards.
This is my aggro strike, and I don't have any aggro in my discard pile, so it'd be okay to use.
All right, you want to spend it?
Yep.
Draw card. Oh, it is a 2 stamina one. Very nice. So what do I want to do first? You don't remember what any of those do? Ah, we're so bad at this game. I can't remember anything. I know it wasn't too bad. I got away with everything. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna hang on to cards in my hand, I guess. I'm gonna play Deadly Shot by discarding Decoy for 2 and discarding Bouncing Shot.
One of those is discarding a blue. This right here, you have to discard a blue.
I've got another blue. I don't think I discarded. It's just reveal.
Maybe it's just
But I
reveal.
didn't discard a blue last time. Okay.
Because you couldn't, because you didn't have one in your hand.
No, but I didn't take any damage or anything.
No.
I can't remember. I'm hanging on to a blue. So when I discard Bouncing Shot, I deal 2 damage from my weapon. And then perform Volley 2. There's one card which is not an attack. I emptied my deck, so I take a damage. And that'll give me my mastery. Oh, which I think means that'll trigger. If this attack deals damage, inflict blind. So now I have my mastery. I discarded the blue. I did the volley 2. Because I discarded blue, that increases my attack by 2 as well. So now it's basically going to do 3, increase the damage the attack deals by 5. That's 8 plus 2. That's 10 damage. On top of this 6, so that's 16 damage.
You keep 4.
Keep 4.
It goes down 1.
Let me make sure there's nothing else that happens in the middle of that. Okay. Which now means he changes stances.
Oh, he gets down to 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What in the world? Stance 2. While this stance is active, you cannot convert damage into wounds. I'm thinking his peril card will do something about that.
Yeah.
Immune to blind, as I just put blind on him. At the end of the round, Korowon heals half the damage it currently sustains. Okay.
And right here it says, if you're in the rear sector, place a counter. Well, it says red. If you're in the rear sector, place a counter on this card. When there are 2 counters on this card, or is it 2 per person?
Yeah, so 4.
On this card, advance to stance 3 and convert damage into wounds.
Then remove this card from the game. So basically the damage is going to stack and stack and stack. Okay. Interesting.
Well, you have to be in the rear sector and do damage with a red. Place a counter
the
on
trigger. You can still do damage
Oh.
anywhere but the front. It just doesn't cause a wound.
Mm.
Which means we can probably deal as much damage. Well, what is this? At the end of the round, Korowon heals half the damage it currently sustains. Nice.
So you really got to be in the rear sector.
Yeah, but he heals half. So basically, yeah, we have to do all our damage in the rear.
And see,
most of it will get healed.
So we got to get 4 counters on this to advance it to 3 to get off that thing.
Yeah. Yep. All right, you want to flip those 2?
Oh, Lordy.
I think the last time I started with the red, let's do it again.
After the player becomes threatened, if the player is in a sector with water, terrain, trigger all behavior cards with the water reaction.
I couldn't avoid that anyway.
Yeah.
That's going to trigger that.
Yeah. Wand gains 1 struggle.
Of the number of players.
Oh, it's 4, right?
Yeah.
The active player suffers damage unless they reveal green from their hand.
Green. Good thing I saved that.
And we all take a damage because he emptied.
Yep. No, he gained the struggle.
We gained a struggle. Okay, yeah.
This one that gets the 6.
And then we do this one. The active player is in the front sector Quan gains struggle. Otherwise, Quan turns the active player unless that player discards a blue from their hand.
That's the blue discard.
The aggro is the one that's a blue.
I'm thinking I don't care if he turns. Oh, that'll trigger that one, won't it?
It's just constant, one after the other.
Yeah.
I can discard this card. I can cancel the effects and confuse the monster.
Oh, this one?
Or at any point. I mean, I've had it the whole time, so.
Well, the confuse doesn't do anything because I haven't seen any of his behavior cards having struggle or paying struggle. That's what the confuse does, right?
No, the next time the monster would activate a boost effect, discard the confused token instead and cancel the effect.
That's the struggle token.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have any. So the only thing it would do is turn him, but he's going to turn anyways, turn back to me. I say, you know, save your card. And I'm thinking I do want to play this blue because he's at 5. Unless you're going to remove a lot of struggle.
I can remove 2.
It doesn't matter. He's going to turn to me anyways at the end of the round. So I might as well let him turn now.
He turns now?
Yeah, because it says turns to active player unless that player discards a blue, but he's going to turn to me at the end of the round anyways.
You get damage unless you reveal a yellow from your hand.
Nope. I guess the benefit would have been I would have drawn back up earlier. 7.
Or I can always cancel it. All right.
Then it's still my turn. I'm going to discard this green. Play accurate shot. Discard.
Oh, you moved, right, in this turn?
Yeah.
Do you lose that threatened token?
No.
No.
Because he put it on me after I moved.
Okay.
Can't be blinded. That over there. All right. So now we go to the attrition check, which is going to be 2 of them. Don't you jinx me. Look at that. Look at that. I still got to do one more.
Oh, you're going to get a 3.
2. Damn it. Oh. I have 1 here in the discard, but I didn't have another, so I take another damage. That is 8 of 11. So I guess I should have discarded. Well, no, I got rid of because he would have done damage to me by acceleration anyway. Then I draw back up 5. Now I have all the colors again. Oh, wait. I emptied my hand. He takes another 3 damage. Okay, so 7. All right. That is your turn.
I wonder if I want to jump on that thing. How do I get on that thing? At the end of your turn, if you are in a sector with a plateau terrain, you may decide to move onto the plateau. If you do, place your model up there. While you're on the plateau, whenever a behavior card is revealed, you may immediately place your hunter miniature on the behavior card. If you do, perform the following: cancel the effects, perform a writing check.
So that's more like if you jump on at the end of your turn and then on my turn something gets revealed.
Yeah, it's going to stop you. At the end of my turn, I can say I'm on there. But do you have to move on there?
Not at the beginning of your turn, it's at the end of your turn.
Yeah, it's the end. At the end of your turn, you have to move. Does that mean you have to spend movement to get there?
It doesn't say spend.
No. All right. So I'm going to play. I wonder if there's anything I can do to try to get damage. Yeah, I could do a lot of things. I can't do that because I'm not in this sector right here to take damage.
What, you need another card? This.
I was just going to try to maximize some damage while I.
Remember, you gotta get in this tail.
Yeah. Well, I need to move, don't I? I have to move before I do anything. That's going to mess up what I was going to do. I'm going to discard this. Move one. Move over here. We'll play that. I may suffer 1 damage to draw 1 card. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it. Draw another card. And if I do this, counterattack. When you suffer damage, you may discard this card from your hand to deal 3 damage.
Now, when you suffer monster damage.
Monster damage?
Yeah.
Is that just damage?
No, it's different.
That's different damage?
Yeah.
All right.
Unless it says you take monster damage. Do what you did.
I'll discard this for the stamina. Play this. Increase the damage. Okay, I don't have that, but it says remove 2 struggle. So it's 4 to 2, yeah. And I get to put a marker on here.
And then you also get aggro.
Yeah. And then
how much damage are you dealing?
So that is 4 damage.
Damage. And it puts a marker on the tail.
Mm-hmm.
One of these.
Yeah. And then I'll play this.
Not yet.
Not yet. You gotta do that.
The active player becomes threatened.
All right.
If that player is in a sector with a water terrain, trigger all behavior cards in play with the water reaction.
That one.
Yeah. Korowon turns to the active player. That player suffers damage unless they reveal a yellow from their hand.
Nope. I take another damage.
Take another damage.
I can't do this retaliate because I don't have any yellow in my hands.
And you can't play that other red because he's facing you.
Yep. And I was going to unleash this thing, but it's only 2 points, so. I guess that's it. I guess I could discard this, play this, and then it removes 2 more struggle.
Nice.
The maneuver removes 1 struggle for each occupied sector.
Yeah, we got to keep that down. I think that's done a lot of damage to us.
Yeah, and then since I emptied my hand, he does another 3 damage.
2, 3.
Yeah. What does this mean? Oh, he can't do damage.
It stacks, so it doesn't do wounds. He's gonna heal half of it.
Oh. So it really doesn't do us any good to do damage. Maybe we shouldn't do damage.
You kind of have to, because then once we hit the 4th one,
yeah,
it'll go to the 3rd stance, but we still have to do a number of wounds. It'll convert the wounds then.
All right.
So it's kind of a balancing.
So that's that. No more cards in my hand.
Now you got to
I
flip.
can't play more than 3 cards anyway because I'm in the water. Got to reveal 2 of these.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You are the last player. That'll be
So
good
do
for
I just
potions.
take 1 damage? Or no damage?
No, you're good. It's
Yeah.
just, what was the first card?
2.
Oh, so you do take damage.
Do take damage?
Remember, this just checks how much, whether you block the attack or not.
You have to take the higher of the 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You took 1 damage, okay. And then clean up your sequence. And draw back up to your hand side. Then he would turn to you, but he's already facing you.
But you're facing it. You're in the rear sector, so that's good.
Yep, because you're going to be first player now.
Yep.
Time goes down to 5.
Yep.
Lowest card goes away. This one, which is good. And actually, at the end of the round, he heals half, as they round it up, half the damage it currently sustains. This is 19. We'll say 9.
Yep. It was 19.
Yeah.
And 19 damage on there.
I had 5. Oh, yeah, 5, and 14 damage.
Oh, so you
So 7.
You keep 7.
So I miscounted.
Yeah.
It's so hard to do math on stream. All right.
All right.
So now it is back to you. Oh, no. Beginning of the round. I forgot. Potions. So, yeah, I am going to consume a potion while that 1 is still on there.
Yeah, me too.
Heal 4. All right. No more potions. Now he gains 2 struggle. And I already did the behavior refresh. All right. You're up.
So half my damage will be 6.
You mean half your damage?
If your health is critical, this card counts as 2
Oh.
green for the attrition check.
Yeah, I don't know how much health you got.
11. Those 5.5. You roll down or roll up?
I think we just, it doesn't say, so I guess you got to take the worst round up. I don't know. Well, you're not there yet, so right, you would be 6. You're at 5.5. You're not at half. Do it that way.
Well, that's worse then. Okay, I'm going to discard.
Wait.
I've got to do
Beginning
damage
of your
from
turn.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff is going to trigger.
Okay.
No, starting to lose its. The active player suffers damage unless they discard a yellow from their hand.
Are you for real?
And he gains acceleration.
All right.
Ooh, that was expensive.
Yeah.
And this triggers. Korowon gains 1 struggle for each player in a sector with a water terrain. 2 more.
So what was the previous card? It was you take damage unless you
discard a yellow.
You know what? I'm just going to take the damage.
I don't think you should take the damage.
You don't think I should take the damage?
Remember, we got to stop taking free damage. It's up to you, though. He deals damage unless the active player discards a yellow.
He does the damage. Because that's no cost to stamina for 1 damage. And if I have 1 damage, I can use metal to give me 2 greens.
Go for it.
You know what? You tell me not to do it, and I do it every time. So why change it? All right, is that it?
Gains 1 struggle for each player. I gave it to him, so he's about to unleash soon.
Unless we do something about it,
And are you gonna move?
I'm going to have to move.
Oh yeah, so you're gonna take even more damage. I don't remember what that
But
move
I
does.
took a damage, so I get to draw a card because I have the resilience in my hand. So I draw a card. All right.
Oh, now you're at critical health.
Yeah. Okay. Now that's the beginning. So the beginning of the turn, I have to move, and that happens. And then
Yep.
that happens.
No, this is with when the monster rotates.
Oh, when it rotates. And I guess I don't want to go all the way to the back. We kind of need to do this.
I'm trying to think here. You could also jump into that bush. I can take my turn.
You know, that would be good.
And then I'm in the back already. I can hit him. You got a cycle of green, so you discard a green and draw a card, I think.
Yeah, and I got that. Discard a green and draw a card. Well, this is not going to, oh, I just do that then. Screw it.
You jumped in the bush.
Yep.
So now it goes to my turn.
Yes.
And because I'm with that plant, I get to heal 1.
Nice.
That's the healing one, right?
Yep.
And because none of these are
Going to kick off.
yeah, I'm not gonna move, but I'm already threatened. Yeah, let me do this. And then at the start of my turn, I volley 2. That's 1 damage. 1 damage off the volley. I'm trying to get through my deck.
I can do this assist for you too.
Uh, Save it. I may. Yeah, we'll see.
You can't play more than 3 cards anyway.
Right. I'm gonna need to play 3. I'm gonna play Silent Arrow. Stealth. While you are the aggro player, you cannot play this. So that will deal 3 damage. More importantly, it does this. Oh, jumping numbers there. And I'm going to try to get another red in my hand. Did you have an assist?
I do.
Help me get through my deck faster. I need to play some defense. So if you don't need that assist.
Yeah, other than it gives good stamina, but gives you an assist, and then while this card's on top of my discard pile, all damage increased by 1.
Okay, and good thing because I drew another red, so I'll be able to hit him in the tail again. It'll probably be my last card then. So now I'm going to play Evasion. I only have 1 defense card. We got to get through this before he heals again. Evasion costs 2, so when I get rid of Swift Deflection, I get to draw a card. And I'm going to discard this. I'll save that for that. Discard both my yellows. This is the one that you need to have a green in your hand. I'm about to draw a bunch of cards, so hopefully I have a green. Let me get rid of the 2 yellows. So Swift Deflection lets me draw a card. And then Evasion lets me draw 2. I did not get a green. I did not get a green. Means I'm going to be captured.
Oh, for real?
I'm pretty sure that's what that one does. But I can at least do 1 more damage to okay. That was that. Then I'm going to play Precision Draw. By discarding Mid-Air Shot. When you discard this card from your hand, deal your weapon damage. which is 3. And then when you discard a blue from your hand, deal 2. So that's 5. And then I paid a blue for that red. The red is going to do 3 plus that. That's another 5.
You get to mark that, or is it? Yeah, you get to mark one of those.
That marks this. So you're going to have to do that last one before all that damage goes away. And at the start of your turn, at this card at the top of your discard pile, draw 2. Hopefully that'll still be there. And I think that's all the damage I can do. I didn't trigger anything. Unless I get lucky with 2 1s. The 0 was the first card to go. Yeah. But I healed 1, so it's okay to take this damage. Hopefully I get the 3.
Did you take some damage?
There's the 3 at least. Yeah, so I'll take 1 damage. Again, it's fine because I healed it earlier.
I do this here. When another player would suffer damage from the monster, and you are in the front sector, you may discard this card from your hand to prevent the damage. If you do, we both draw a card.
Oh, that would be good.
I can do that.
Yeah, because then hopefully I get a green.
Yeah, and then we both draw a card.
Oh, I need a green. Green. Nope, it's red.
Oh.
Which is going to screw up that card anyways, because I'm going to discard my entire hand.
Oh, do you want to take the damage instead?
No. Well, yeah. I drew the card. I was hoping to draw a green. No, that was just a bonus effect. I mean, it's okay if I get captured, as long as you do that and deal some wounds on him. All right. So that was the attrition phase. So now we're at the end of the attrition phase. So this is going to trigger.
Yes.
Pretty sure it says I need to have a green in my.
If the active player is in the front sector, or no, active player is in a sector with water, then they're immediately captured unless they reveal red from their hand. Sorry, green. Yeah. What am I saying? Another player is already captured, suffer damage instead.
Yeah. Go back to those captured rules. Been captured so many times, you've got the page marked.
Discard all the cards from your hand and your sequence.
So it didn't say what order, huh?
No.
Do it this way. That card stays on top.
Then place your hunter miniature on the monster board.
I know, because it's going to have me discard cards to see if I skip my turn.
And then end your turn. Skip any phase and any end of turn steps. Play passes to the next player. While captured, skip the consume phase. At the start of the round, you must draw cards to be on target. Okay. I'll let you keep that when it comes around.
Okay. Go ahead and bookmark this. So that makes it your turn. So definitely worth it.
I got to move around to the back to do any damage.
No, you can do damage. Well, the sides and the back will do damage, but you have to trigger that, which you need to because now he's got 21 on him.
But you can't do without red, right?
Right.
I don't have any red in my hand.
Grabbed all the red.
It's probably right here.
That means he's going to lose all that damage.
I'm not going to play that card because I don't need to sustain any more. I don't need to give any more damage if he's just going to lose it. Well, I guess he'll lose it.
You don't have any way to draw anything?
Yeah, right here. I got something here.
You have to play a red. I think you have to move first. Or was that part of your movement? You might not be able to do it anyway.
What, the tree? I mean, the bush?
Yeah.
When the player has completed their turn, leave the brush and resume your turn with a movement phase.
Okay, good.
I'm going to have to move, like crawl out of the bush, and then I have to move. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Well, I'll move 2. 1, 2. I'm going to take damage because you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm
Oh,
going
wait,
to
you
hope.
moved, so I gotta do that.
I'm going to hope for a red card. So I'm going to do that.
First. Keep that
Yep.
card in your hand.
This is the one I used for movement.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Korowon turns to the active player unless the top card of that player's discard pile is an attack.
It would have been either way. Does it turns my way?
Yeah.
I can't do any damage.
And because he turns, he triggers this.
Son of a
If there's a water train in the front sector, each player in that sector suffers damage unless they reveal a yellow.
I reveal a yellow. Should have kept that card. Discarded this other card. I discarded this card and kept that card because now I could have done that damage.
Well,
Well, I'll have to play. Play.
do as much damage as you can.
I didn't have to take any damage because I. No, I did. Oh, it does turn to me. It didn't have to do any damage, right? It did do damage.
Yeah, suffers damage unless they reveal a yellow, but you reveal a yellow.
Yeah. All right, if I discard this for stamina, I can play this card, which allows me to draw 2 cards.
You remove a struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can remove one more struggle, that'd be good.
Yeah, I probably could.
You know, keep them from unleashing at the beginning of the round.
If I discard these 2 cards, well, no, I can discard this card. No, that doesn't work because you gotta play this card. So I discard these 2 cards, play this card, remove 2 struggle. And I can't play this card now, can I? Okay.
Nope. You got 1 defense. I'm pretty sure that's a 2 coming up.
I wanted to remove the 2 struggle.
Yeah, which is good. I mean, we would have taken the damage one way or another.
This right here would have dealt 6 damage if I played it instead. And this, I gotta use to stop 2 damage. Stuck with this, so I don't do that. Because he's in my front sector, but we did remove 2 struggles, so.
Yeah.
I did get to aggro. I did move, so I don't have this anymore.
Right.
And then I guess it's attrition.
Yep. 1 card is a 2. Called it. So you take 1 damage.
I need to always have a yellow in my hand for that.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
Yep, none of these trigger. You're not the captured one.
Yep.
So that clean that up, and then you draw back up to 5. Looks like you're going to take more damage.
Yep. Draw to 5.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, and I take damage.
Yep, you take damage.
But I have a yellow card in my hand.
And you add one more to that.
Yeah. And then shuffle and get 2 more.
End of the round, he turns towards the aggro player, which is you, and he's already facing you. So now we're at round 6. Consume. I have nothing to consume. Nothing to consume. Remove the lowest. Both of these, which is actually good. They're tied. Gains another struggle. He is up to 3 on that one. And then he's going to gain 2 beginning of the round. And then it's still you as first player.
And then that thing goes off.
Yeah.
And I'll probably say this, which
You have no beginning of round stuff.
no, I don't think so.
The active player suffers damage unless they discard a yellow from their.
I could cancel that with this card.
But you'd still be discarding a card, right?
Either way. But it does confuse the monster, but it doesn't really help him, does it?
Actually, it does. Because you can rotate them, right? When you confuse them?
Yes.
So that would be good. Actually, I forgot
yeah.
this too. So we
Well,
got to do
just-
half of this. So he's at 21, so he heals 10.
Yeah. I'm going to discard this to cancel it and confuse the monster.
And you can rotate him, right?
Yep. Anywhere.
You want to hit him from the back too.
Yep. Yep. All right.
So if you can do a significant amount of damage with red, then it'll trigger that, and that damage will go over. I know it would have been so much better last turn, because then we probably would have caused 2 wounds. Because if his next stance does a lot of damage, we're going to have like 4 wounds we have to do. At least high damage.
Okay, now it's my turn. I don't want to move. I want to be in the rear sector, right?
Did you start there?
Yep.
Yep, so you heal 1.
Yep, that's good. I'm not going to move because I want to be there so I can try to do something, right?
Now you could have rotated him to a point and then moved. You didn't want to be threatened. And if you wanted to play more cards.
Yeah.
Depends on what you wanted to do.
I discard this card to play a card, so I'll play this one.
I think this gets destroyed if we let it take attrition down.
Yep. So we're there, right? And nothing doesn't do anything. But I did pay to play it, so I'd have some defense. And I can play this. You may suffer 1 damage. If you do, increase the damage this attack deals by 2 and choose a player to draw 1. I take 1 damage to give 2 damage to him in addition to the 4 and choose a player to draw 1. That would be you.
No, I can't draw 1.
Okay, then I won't do that because we really don't want to take the damage anyway.
So how much damage are you dealing there?
4 damage.
It is a yellow and a red, so you get a token, right?
I do get a token.
There's 15 damage, and that's the 4th on this.
Yep.
So that'll trigger.
Yep.
And then it says, advance to stance 3 and convert damage into wounds, then remove this card from the game. Going to stance 3. Ooh. Okay. So it is 8 times 16 damage in order to cause a wound. We didn't even cause a wound. 16 damage. We are 1 shy. When revealed, place a water terrain in each sector, max 1 per sector. Took the thing out of there. But he only deals 1 damage still, so that's good. See what the third stance peril card is. Immune to blind. What's the point of having blind if every peril card is immune to blind? Unleash. Advance the round marker by 1. Nope. That's when he unleashes. That's when that gets to 6. I don't think we're going to make it.
Play that card for 0. And since I played a red card after that?
Not yet.
Not yet? Oh, okay. I played that and that. So you got to do that first because I did that.
Oh, that's right. I missed that. If the active player is in the front sector, Korowon gains 1 struggle times the number of players. He was not. Otherwise, Korowon turns to the active player unless that player discards the blue from their hand. You have to discard a blue.
Yep. There you go. I was lucky to have one, I guess.
All right, and now you played that red.
Yep.
The active player becomes threatened. You're already threatened. If that player is in a sector with a water terrain, trigger all behavior cards. Water terrain. This one means he's probably going to heal. Gains 2 struggle. Did he just gain struggle? If the active player in the front sector. Okay, now. He gains 2 struggle, so he is going to unleash.
All right.
Which means we're all going to take 1 damage, and the round timer is going to move down 1.
Oh, do we remove all these?
2 gets left behind.
2 gets left behind?
Yep. The active player suffers damage unless they reveal a green from their hand.
No green.
You take another damage.
So I could have kept that card, and when I suffered damage, it would have.
Yeah. No.
So
This moves down to 7.
All right. Is that it?
Yeah. So if he unleashes any more, moves very quickly.
I did this.
So that removes the struggle.
And then I played this after a red, so it removes another struggle.
Nice.
And I emptied my hand, so it does 3 more damage, which causes a wound.
So 18, so he's left with 2.
Yep.
I do 5 more wounds. That's 16 damage.
And does he have another stance after the 3?
No.
Okay. And then I discard these. No, I got to do attrition damage.
Attrition.
I got to reveal 2.
Yep. You should be fine.
1.
Yep.
So I'm good there.
Good there.
And then discard these.
Means that last card is probably a 2.
Draw my hand.
Oh, and then you've got 1 more thing that flips. So don't draw yet. At the end of the attrition. The active player is in a sector with a water terrain. They are immediately captured unless they reveal a green from their hand. You had no card in your hand. If another player is already captured, the active player suffers damage instead. So you just take 1 damage.
It's before I draw any cards.
Right, because it's at the end of the attrition.
And did I get got my point for this right here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm only at 2, right? And I've gotten
so.
another one. So,
No, that should be 3 because I didn't give you a point.
Yeah. So these go away and this flips. And I can finish drawing up my hand.
Then he's going to turn to you,
Yep.
which is going to trigger this other card. If there's a water terrain in the front sector, each player in that sector suffers damage unless they reveal a yellow from there. Oh man. Accelerates. Just triggers them so fast. You got to do a ton of damage.
That's what you're here for.
I'm just
But you can't do more than 3 cards.
right. Yeah. So now it's my turn?
Yes. Because I went first, right?
Yeah, you went first. Start your next turn. Place your hunter miniature in the front sector. Draw up to your hand size limit. Suffer damage equal to your weapon level. 3, 4, 5. All right, so a bunch of stuff's going to happen here.
You have to take another damage because you emptied your hand.
Yep. So 4 plus 2, so 6. I also deal 5 damage to him.
You do 2 you get 2 damage? No, you just got 1 damage, right?
No, I got 2 because of the this guy. Just draw up to your hand size limit, suffer damage equal to your weapon level.
Your weapon level's a 2.
1. We're only level 1 weapons. Level 1. And I did draw 5. Ooh, and I drew almost no attacks, which is good. Because it's going to say, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. If an attack is discarded this way, play your turn normally. Otherwise, skip. So 2 cards. There we go. I get to play my turn normally. All right. So now at the beginning of my turn, I can volley 2. Let's do that. That's 1 damage. He takes 1 more damage. Okay. Oh, and I start there. Yeah, so I heal 1. I believe I still start my turn there. Actually, no. Because at the start of your turn, place your miniature there. So start my turn. Heavy arrow. This is the end of the round. If I move. What does this one do again?
Maybe you have to reveal yellow in your hand.
I have all the colors, so that should be fine.
Yeah.
But then that'll trigger. That's the one. Not the capture one.
Is it the green one?
Capture one's green. I remember it wasn't that bad. It always triggered after. Again, I have all the colors. I can't attack him from there.
Did you start in that sector?
No, because it's at the start of your turn, place yourself in the front sector.
Oh, okay.
That's why, yeah, that's why this one doesn't trigger.
And you don't get to heal because of that point.
Right. So let me discard this blue. Bouncing shot. When you discard this card from your hand, perform volley 2. 1, 2, so that's 2 more damage. Taking him up to 10. I discarded a blue, so that's 2 more damage. Right, and that blue I discarded so that I could move. I'm gonna go over here. Now that triggers. Nope, this one.
The movement, yeah.
Not a blue card. Okay, good.
Turns the active player unless the top card of the player's deck has an attack. It does.
Attack.
Oh, it doesn't do anything.
That's what the movement is. You gotta discard an attack. And then this one triggers.
Is that one triggered?
Yep.
Gains 1 struggle for each player in a sector with water terrain. Can't do nothing about that.
Can't do nothing about that.
That makes this a 3. This comes out. Now we got 2 water ones. And this one right here procs the waters.
No, that's the capture one.
That's the, oh yeah, that's the capture one.
Yeah.
Maybe that one procs the waters. I don't remember. I
All
should
right.
be using this thing every turn.
Yes, you should be. I'm going to do heavy arrow. Got to pay 1. And that means I'm not going to have any defense. 0's gone. That's a 1. As long as I have 1 defense, I should be good. But I don't have enough to pay for it. Guessing you don't have an assist?
I have a taunt, but no assist.
I pay 1, I won't have enough to pay this. If I pay 2 more stamina, increase the damage the attack deals by 6. I think that's pretty important. And I would only take 1 damage. That's 6. And we don't have a lot of turns. So here we go. I'm gonna play or discard. Damn, I don't have 1 card left. A way for me to discard another card from my hand. Is recycle discard? When you are instructed to recycle X, you may discard X cards from your choice from your hand. Instead of playing this, I could play Sneaky Glide for the recycle 1. So let me discard Lightning Escape, play Sneaky Glide. Oh no, I don't have another card to recycle. Yeah. Don't have enough to pay for that. Yeah, I would have needed one more card. All right. Guess I'm just going to take damage. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pay with, I needed yellow in my hand. So this is not going to trigger on me. It's going to trigger on you. I don't need the greens right now. So I'm going to discard Sneaky Glide. Then I'm going to discard Take Aim for the extra 2 stamina. To do Heavy Arrow. I get the aggro token. I did move, so I'm no longer threatened. Yeah, it's a shame because I know that's a 1. I'm going to do 6 plus 3, that's 9 damage. So this becomes a 10. We needed 16. This is 21, so 5 left. He takes a wound. Does your taunt let me draw a card? I think it does.
Not this one.
You sure?
Yep.
That's the taunt keyword.
As taunt, when the,
No,
while this card
that's
is
different. They're separate. What does taunt say on your? Yeah.
during another player's turn, you may taunt the monster by discarding a card from the keyword taunt from your hand. If you do, the active player draws 1 card.
Yeah.
You take the aggro token, and the monster immediately turns to your sector. Oh, he's already pointing at my sector.
Yeah, but if I can draw the card, I can do an additional 3 and get the defense.
Yeah, but if I do this, I play these 2 red cards, I'll proc this and this.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And empty my hand and proc that. But if you think you can, if you need to, I can do it. Also, if this is going to be the last card I play, and if it's on the top of my deck, you do +1 damage.
Yeah, so you would end up doing 3.
I'd get 1 damage for each. So 3, 7.
Yeah, but are you going to be able to play a yellow and 2 reds? This is
Yes.
going to hose you.
What's it going to get me to do? It's going to make me discard a yellow?
Probably.
Well, you know, I'll discard this, so I may draw another red. Hopefully it's a 0 red.
You have to play a yellow and 2 reds.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not going to have enough to do everything you want anyways, so you got to move.
I'm not moving.
You're in the front sector. You have to move.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, fudge.
Yeah. He's not going to turn them unless he turns to me. Yeah, because I have the aggro, so he would turn to me. So yeah, you would be fine actually.
What are you trying to do? Draw another card and...
So I can put, because I know this is a 1.
Yep.
So I would stop the damage from taking it.
If you draw a green.
And I would do...
Or no. No, you... Oh, because of the yellow in your hand.
Yeah, I would play the yellow. I would discard the card I draw to play the yellow. I would also empty my hand, so I would also do the 3 damage.
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
All right, so you're going to taunt him?
Yep.
Plus you get the aggro token back. And draw 1.
Now I'm not going to be able to do any damage.
Yeah, you will, because he's going to... Right, but you didn't have enough to do it anyways.
Oh, I had enough to do it unless one of these screwed me up.
No, because you have to move.
Oh, because of that? No, I can discard this for a card to move. But I'm hoping if I discard this now, I get another red. Then I probably won't be able to afford everything, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Plus you can only play 3 cards. You would have to play the yellow.
I would have played a yellow and 2 blue,
reds.
2 reds.
Okay.
And done 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, now that I picked this up, I'm going to do
8,
even more damage.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You want to try it?
No, you go ahead.
I don't think you're going to do 12.
I would have, but
I
you
think
go
that's
ahead.
going to screw you over.
Yeah, unless that screws me over. Unless it makes me, it's going to make it so I can't afford to do it.
I'm going to discard this blue, which also deals 2 damage. Play this yellow. So I emptied my hand. That's 3 more damage.
And what does that yellow card do?
Search your discard pile for a green and add it to your hand. Yeah. I get take aim.
Did that thing turn over here? No, it didn't turn because it was already facing me.
Right. Yeah, because that 1 defense will protect. You're going to heal 1. Okay. So now I'm done. So attrition. So this should be a 1. It is, and I blocked it. You saved me from taking damage.
But then this thing cycles.
Yeah.
And how much we take for that?
Nothing.
We don't.
No damage for that one. So this goes to discard. And I draw up to 5. And he turns toward the aggro player, but he's already facing you. And I have an assist. I can help you get your extra card anyway. Oh, was that the end of the round?
Yes.
Yeah, because you started.
So.
All right, so end of the round. So that goes down to 8 now.
Yeah, we get 2 more of these.
Not good. Nothing to consume. This 3 of
Did you move
both
that
of
down
these 3 will go away.
when it took a damage?
He didn't cause a wound.
You didn't?
No, that's only 10 of 16. Yeah, because I only just did 5 just now.
I thought you did more. I thought you did a whole bunch of damage. I didn't. No.
Yeah, that's what took it down to 4.
Okay.
So
So
this goes away.
Start of the turn.
This goes away. Now we're still in the pre-turn phase.
Oh, so one of those goes away. That's good.
Yeah. Now you're not triggering both. I think that no, that's not going to heal him. It was the peril card that helped heal him.
All right.
And now it is your turn. There's nothing that triggers in the beginning. So I have an assist that'll let you draw a card.
I mean, I don't really have to have it. I'm going to play this for 0.
You got to move first.
No, I can't
Actually,
do
first this
nothing.
will trigger. Korowon turns to the active player. That player suffers damage unless they reveal a yellow from their hand. See, he would have just turned to you anyway, and you still would have had to move.
Well, hold on to your assist for a second now. So it's my turn?
Yeah.
I'll discard this one to move. It allows me to move. I started there, so I heal 1, which is good. I'll move there. I don't want to be in the same place as you. That's my movement, but when I discard this, I draw a card. And then I play this 0. Resilience, I'm not going to suffer the damage to draw a card because I got 7 damage. Which when I play that,
I think you do damage now.
yeah, I deal 2 damage there.
It's 12 of 16.
Yeah, and then I hate to do it, but I'm going to discard these 2 cards. Play this card, which is going to do some damage. Since I played those 2, it's going to do 3 damage. And then this one removes 2 struggles because I played a card before it,
Nice.
the yellow. And since I have my mastery, increase the damage attack by 1 for each defense in your sequence. So that's 1.
1 more damage.
Yep.
Which is just enough to cause a wound.
When we didn't do the 4 damage that does to begin with, we've only done these 2 damages.
4 left over.
And then I do 4 damage for playing the red card.
That's what I just did.
You just did that because you removed everything from.
Yeah, here's the 4.
And that's it. And I do 3 more damage because I empty my hand.
That takes you to 7.
I don't have this because I moved.
I'm going to give you this assist anyways. Because, no.
Do you want to empty your hand?
No, because if this card's on the top of my discard pile, I get to draw 2.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure it really benefits me. And I need the attacks. A ton of attack. No, I need to empty my deck. Yeah, let me do that.
That's fine because I already did that damage.
Yeah.
And then I draw a card.
Yep.
And it's a yellow. Nice.
You played an aggro.
Yep.
The active player is in the front sector. Korowon gains 2 struggle. Not.
No.
Otherwise, turns to the active player unless that player discards the blue from their hand.
Nope. That's okay because you're up next.
Towards the active player.
Oh, yeah. And then does this one go off?
No, that's at the beginning of the turn.
Oh, okay. No, that prevents it from you being in the front sector.
Yep. Now you just got to survive attrition.
All right.
Oh, you have a green? Oh.
Did we already do attrition?
You don't have a green, do you?
Didn't we already do attrition? No, we didn't.
No, because that's going to capture you now.
I do not have a green. Let's do this. Attrition is 1, so I take no damage.
Okay, that's good. And now this triggers. Way to cancel that.
Which is okay because I only got 1 card in my hand anyway.
The active player in the sector with water terrain, they are immediately captured unless they reveal a green.
No.
Obviously, he's also going to accelerate once here.
This goes away. And I come down here. And it's end of my turn anyway. Now it goes to you. I don't draw any cards.
Now, the problem is we have enough rounds to finish them.
Yep. Well, we got to do 3 more wounds.
Right, but if that gets to 6,
then he's going to go down 1 plus.
Yeah.
So this is the new turn, right?
No, round. It's a round. So that you were first, and
Yeah.
I'm the
Okay.
second. So I'm not gonna do volley, because then that would block. No, because I can change them, whichever one. So I'm gonna draw 2 first. Discard at the top of your discard pile. Draw 2. I don't get any bonuses for being there. 1, 2. Bother the volley. Then I would do the damage. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I have all the attack cards in my hand.
Well, you don't want to do a volley.
But it would deal 5 damage because I would empty my deck. We need to do as much damage as possible. I could also just end up doing evasion. Draw the last 2 anyway. Yeah, that's better than just discarding them for nothing. All right. Here we go. So when I play a red, that'll happen. So the first thing I'm going to do, I can only play 3 cards. I'm going to play evasion. I'm going to discard midair shot to pay for it. So when you discard this card from your hand, deal your weapon damage. That's 3, and then I discard the blue, so that's 5 total damage. And then evasion lets me draw 2. 1, 2. I emptied my deck. So I take a damage, and he takes 5 damage. Enough to cause a wound.
Yep. So 16.
Yep.
We just got 32 more points to do.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Where else can I've got at least 1 defense. Oh, I didn't move. Should have played a card to move. I just released 2.
Or just take the attrition damage, or not the threatened token.
Yeah, because I can always just destroy that rock.
That's true.
The attrition. It's not like I'm hurting on health, but
Yeah.
I really don't need to move. Okay. Which means the next 2 cards I play have to be these reds. I don't remember what this red does. I don't have any blues to stop the struggle. I think I just got to play 2 red. So I'm threatened. Oh, unless... No. I could play stealth. Yeah, not trigger that red one. I don't want it to add struggle. So I'm going to discard range position to play blinding shot. The previous card has aim, inflict blind. It doesn't, and he's immune to blind anyways. But I will deal 3 damage. All that does is I can only play 1 more card, so I can either do another 3 damage and trigger this, or let me not do that. Let me just do backflip. And then hopefully I'll have 1 more turn to go all out on him. You can only play this after a red. The next time you feel your hand, draw 1. So now I have 3 defense. I don't remember what the
You can't play any more cards anyway, right?
Yeah, I'm debating whether I should do that. I'm only going to do 3 damage. I'm not going to empty my hand or anything like that. So let me just do that. All right. So now attrition check. 2 cards. Hopefully a 3. Oh, I got 1, 2, and then this counts as 3. So good thing I did that instead of the attack. And then now all this goes away. I get to draw +1.
And you get stamina.
And I get a stamina. If I can get one more round.
Unless we run out of time. Which is going to run out of time. We'll have to do 32 damage or -4. Right? 28 damage. We got to do 28 damage in our next turn.
You went first, right?
Yep.
This is the end of the round. We have to win.
Did you move?
What?
Did you move?
No.
No, okay.
That's why I flipped 2 cards.
Yeah.
All right, so this goes to 9. No, nothing to consume. And so he's going to gain 2 struggle, which causes him to unleash. Which means this goes to 10. You take a damage. And the lowest one goes away. We are at a new round, so like you said, we got to do 32.
No, 28.
No, a little more, 28. I think I can do a lot if he can do a lot.
I don't know, because I think all my good cards are in my discard, so my turn, he comes out.
Yeah, because he doesn't turn to me.
Yeah. Drop to your hand size. 5. Okay. Suffer damage equal to your weapon level, which is 1. And when I suffer 1 there, I'll get 1 here. Make sure I don't forget that, because I keep forgetting it all the time. Discard the top 2 cards of your deck. If a attack is discarded this way, you play your turn normally, otherwise you skip your turn.
Yeah.
So one of these needs to be attack, and I don't think it's going to. Oh, I got it.
Lucky.
Oh, look at that.
But you also take a damage because you emptied your deck.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So down to 10. Which only got
shuffle that.
This, yeah, and I only have 11 health, but we do have these iron helms.
Yeah. Basically, you got to make sure he doesn't unleash during your turn. This is a capture card, remember? You gotta have a green in your hand, or you just Hail Mary it. Spend everything you got.
Hopefully we can get some damage going.
Let me do some math here. So I can do 6 plus 3 is 9. If I discard this blue for it, that would deal another 3, that'd be 12. Plus 2, that'd be 14. And then if I do this one, that'll be another 5. I can do 19 damage. Maybe 20.
Okay. Let's just wing it then.
I mean, you got to do at least 8, preferably 10 damage. It also means you got to move.
Means I got to move. I want to try to play this card so it removes 2 struggle. We probably want to do that, don't we?
I think if you can do damage, that would be better.
This card right here will do 10 damage.
Do that. Yeah.
So I'm going to, well, I got to move. And I don't have to worry about that. I guess I could play that. I can only play 3 cards, right?
Right.
So let me discard this card for stamina.
Are you moving?
Oh, yes. Or no, for, I have to move. I need this to pay for this to pay for this. I'm not going to be able to reduce any struggle if I do that, but it's going to give me maximize damage. Let's see how this goes. Let's do this to move. If I survive another turn, which I doubt.
Oh, it doesn't matter because we're at the end of the.
Yeah.
This is your last turn.
Yep. We'll discard this, play this.
What does that do?
Deal damage to the monster equal to the damage you currently sustain. I have 10, so he does 10
Wow,
damage.
so that's where that comes in.
That came in clutch. And I spend this, even though I don't get to remove struggle, but I spend this, play this. By playing this, I do 2 damage.
So that actually takes him up to
16.
16, which
So
is enough to cause a wound.
Yep. Oh, you know what? I don't have to use that to pay for this.
If you pay for that red, you get a bunch of extra stuff too.
Yeah, so I don't have to pay for it because while your mastery is focused, ignore the stamina cost this card.
Oh, there you go.
But if I this can prevent damage to you if I keep it in my hand, but I can't play it or pay for it to play it. Nope.
No, that's fine. I think we're pretty close here.
This one says reduce the stamina cost of the next card you play in your sequence, which was that one.
Yeah, but you discarded that one.
Okay, yeah.
Move.
Okay, that one's good because we want to do that damage, and I have to pay for that. That's 2. If I discard this out of my hand to pay for this, I get to do 3 more damage.
Yeah, and I think you can overpay for it.
Yep. So I put that here. Increase the damage this attack deals by 3. So since I played these 2 cards, it deals 3 damage. Since I played a yellow before, this card does 3 more damage.
Plus the 4.
And then plus 4 for the weapon.
So 7. Well, there, so 10 total. Wow, you almost took him out by yourself.
All you gotta do is 6 damage.
Let's see what this is.
Yep.
Oopsie. The active player becomes threatened. If that player is in a sector with a water terrain, trigger all water reaction cards.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty good because, well, we're not done yet. You don't have a green card in your hand, so you're gonna get captured.
That's okay. I don't have my cards in my hand. Did you do the 3 damage for this? Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
As long as this doesn't cause them to get to unleash.
Yeah.
So draw 2 cards for your attrition.
Oh yeah. 1 and 1.
Wow.
There you
You
go.
didn't get knocked out.
Nope. All right.
So now this happens before you clean up. Now you're going to get captured. The active player in the sector with the water terrain, they are immediately captured. They reveal a green.
Nope. I discard all my cards. These go away. 2. All right. That was a big turn for Jonar.
Yeah, so now it's up to me to deal what? 6 damage?
6 damage.
So hard. And none of these are going to trigger on me. I'm going to stay there. I'm going to volley 2. No damage, no damage. And I'm just going to make it easy. Finish them off. what am I saying? I'm going to do as much damage as possible. Heavy arrow. I'm going to discard this blue to pay for it. By discarding the blue, I deal 2 damage. And then I'm going to discard this blue to do the bonus. When I discard this, I do my weapon damage, which is 3. So that takes it up to 5. And then now it's going to deal 3 plus 6 is 9. Plus 2 is 11. Actually, I dealt 2 from that too. So we took him out. Like 15 damage, 16 damage, whatever.
Yeah, we won.
Yeah, the
First try. Good
last
job.
round.
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting better, I think.
I just got lucky with a pretty good turn. So
No, that 10 damage. I was doing the math and I was like, if you could do 8 or 10, we got it. And you're like, well, this card does 10. Well, of course, folks, you know the drill, right? We may have made a mistake here or there that, you know, benefited or hurt us. But as you see, there's a lot to keep up. The more we play it, we're starting to remember things, but we still make mistakes. So hopefully, we didn't do anything that caused damage. So if you'll get me the scenario book,
yeah.
I can read what happens.
Oh, yeah, we get some loot, don't we? Yay.
Well, there's also that. Yeah, this campaign book. Yeah, I gotta go a little further. Go. Conclusion for the Roar of the Sea. The acid smell of salt fills your nostrils, while the sea pounds angrily against the rocks. Wounded and streaked with blue-tinged blood, you stare in fascination at the Korowon's huge broken shell. Your gazes are now hostage to its vivid colors glittering under the sun's rays. After a short rest, you move under a cloud-streaked sky toward the tall cliff overlooking the sea. As you climb higher, a sweeping view of the immense expanse of this steel sea opens before you. The tide seems to be receding slowly. Like a wild beast in its lair, the creatures that followed it also seem to have returned to their briny depths. That view over the desolate coastline, marred by the violence of the sea, will be forever fixed in your mind, in a feeling that hangs somewhere between the calm and the storm. At the crest of the cliff, you listen to the incessant roar of the eye, a whirlpool of turbulent currents that opens off the coast and seems to stare maliciously into the sky. This watery vortex has whipped the sea into a frenzy, causing tidal waves and coastal storms that thicken into a fog so dense that it completely shrouds the horizon. One thought occupies your minds. Has the wrath of the sea summoned the beast, or has the sea simply responded to their fury? Quest rewards on page 106. The Roar of the Sea. Oh, I didn't even see all this before. Unlock the Coral Forge card. So that means we'll be able to do blue stuff, or blue items. Each player gains the following crafting and plant resources. So we'll get 2 water element and some materials, and we'll get a bunch of plants so we can refresh our potions. And gain the achievement Calm the Sea. In the lagoon, coral trees grow to form a labyrinth of red paths through the turquoise water. A tall tower made of pearl guards the light that shines on the promontory. There are some houses as white as seashells nestled serenely behind the tower. The light from the tower illuminates the sea at its feet, slowly retreats. The lagoon dries up, the corals turn gray, and the distant rumbling of a boiling sea gets stronger and stronger. A wall of black water advances quickly and begins to assault the promontory. It bites at it, breaking off chunks of the headland until the tower collapses. Powerful fins, claws, and sharp tusks can be seen moving in the water that flows voraciously into the house. Thick, hungry tentacles emerge from the water and drag everything they find down into the abyss. I don't know what that is. Blood vision.
Does it It doesn't tell you to do a certain thing for the next step in the campaign.
So it says chapter 1. This is chapter 1, part 3. Chapter 2, chapter 3. Each player upgrades their card pool. Nightmare expansion quest 2 expires. Feather expansion quest 36 expires. I'm not gonna. There's a lot of. I don't know if I'm supposed to read the chapter. Oh, this was the beginning of the chapter. Okay, and then you read the end of the chapter. I see that one. Chapter 4 is like the whole book. But we also have our handy dandy cheat sheet. So let's pull that up. So chapter 3 done. Each player earned 1 card pool upgrade. 1 quest expired, which was Monster of Mora, which we did have available. So we're going to lose the opportunity to fight the feather one.
Okay.
So confirm. Choose a quest. Choose and complete a quest. So the quest we completed was for the sea. So Coral Forge unlocked. Each player gains all these. Earned 1 achievement. Boom. There we go. So now we just have the Memory of the Desert, the Dying Forest, and the Ravenous Winter. I think the Ravenous Winter is the one that beat us recently. No, it's not. Yeah, I think it is the one we just lost. So pretty cool. So we'll be able to, and that stamina token. We'll be able to go look at the coral stuff, see if we want to buy any of it, upgrade our equipment. I'm still really liking this combo, but the weapon damage is still not high enough. Now you can buy additional weapons and just swap them out before, and equipment, swap them out before. So I may just pick up another weapon just to have it. We'll see what Coral gives us. Very interesting mechanic. So we've kind of seen where Varaxin puts fire out and you can't play any more cards in your sequence. We had, what did the metal dude do? Oh, I think it blocked damage, your first red attack or something like that. And this blue one reduces the amount of cards you can play into your sequence. So very interesting combinations. That's all I've got. Glad. I think this is our first one where we beat it on the first playthrough.
I think it is.
We are now experienced hunters. We go back to the guild and say, we were victorious. They can all laugh at us because they're all experienced or something. Any closing comments?
No, I just came clutch on that one card that allowed me to do 10 damage. So
yeah,
that helped us finish on the last turn.
Yeah, because that was the absolute last round.
Yep.
So, and that's kind of like the benefit of not knowing what the cards are ahead of time. You don't exactly prepare for it. So it's nice to just see them fresh without feeling them. So if you want to see us fight the Haidar again, which I think that's what this one is, the Ravenous Winter, or we'll move on to the Dying Forest or the Memory of the Desert, just let us know in the comments. Later this weekend, I'll end up choosing the next beast, next monster we're going to fight. We'll get it set up for another stream. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Great game. Thanks, Steve. Wow, you stayed for the entire thing. How long did that take us? 2.5 hours.
It's not bad.
That's not bad. No, it's not bad at all. I'm not going to look at what the box says. It should have taken us for player count, but yeah. So until next time, I'm Kenny.
I'm Dave.
This is Wither Mo Games, and we'll catch you next time.